Hi Queens, today is day 58 of eating lean cuisine every single day for lunch and dinner in a calorie deficit to help me lose weight. Today I'm actually eating Lean Cuisine's sister, Vital Pursuit. This is my first time having the sandwich, and I'm having some chips with it. Let me tell you about the sandwich. So what I'd like to do is show you the different sandwiches, okay? So typically I do Lean Cuisine. This is what the Lean Cuisine sandwich looks like. I've had it before. I made videos on it. You guys can check it out, okay? And now we're going to start talking about their sister company, Vital Pursuit. This is what it is right here. Now, they used to be Life Cuisine. This brand no longer exists. I actually got this in Waverly at Hy-Vee and it was expired. Talked to the manager yesterday and they're giving me a gift card so I can come and pick that up. But this is expired. I will not eat this. But I want to show you guys what the sandwiches look like and compare with the new product and everything. So this was the sister, but now this is the sister, okay? This is the sister of Lean Cuisine. You guys can see the different boxes. They're trying to make it more pop out so people can see the food. I actually like how clean cut it is. And I also like this right here. I like that you put the picture on the side of the box because when I have it stacked up in my freezer, then I can easily grab it because I see it. So I want to compare them. So what I've noticed is obviously this is less calories. This is 330 calories and it's 18 grams of protein. Okay, guys? This has more calories, but more protein. It's 410, but this is supposed to be more fiber, more protein. Now, these are the same sandwiches. They're both the same type, okay? Now, looking at it, I thought that the old sandwich was going to be bigger. It looked bigger, so I got out my scale and I weighed it, and actually this weighs less. This weighed 220, this weighed 220, and this weighed 208 grams. So it looks more deceiving because for me, I thought, oh my goodness, the old sandwich definitely looks bigger. But remember, this is over a year expired. So it could have, I don't know, the ingredients could have exploded more or something like that, something weird and scientific. I don't know. It just looked bigger. I'm obviously throwing this one away, and this is going to be my lunch today. I've had all of Lean Cuisine sandwiches, and you can see Lean Cuisine sandwich is more like a white bread, and this is going to be whole grain bread. So I'm going to start off by putting it in my microwave for 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'm going to put it in my air fryer because I don't like my food mushy. I want it to be crispy. You know, it's a sandwich. I don't want a mushy sandwich, right? But I am keeping this box as just like a souvenir because I think it's kind of fun. So I'm going to keep the box. It's going to be going in my collection. And look at how many tomatoes the Lean Cuisine one has. That does look really, really good and really tempting. But today I'm trying the sister. All right, so I have it prepped for my air fryer. Now, they recommend that you put it in your air fryer at 300 degrees and cook for 13 minutes. All right, guys, everybody's air fryer is different. This is where I tell you guys you need to kind of experiment with your own. You know your air fryer, you know how powerful it is and everything like that. I actually got my air fryer at TJ Maxx for $49.99 in August. It's a glass one, and I've done this before, so I'm actually going to put mine in at 400 degrees for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to flip the tops, like close them together for a minute on each side, because I want the top, the other side of it, to be crispy and not gooey. And I get that. I mean, they're trying to make the box very simple, try to do it a simple way, but in reality, you guys know, every microwave is different, every air fryer is different. It is what it is, and you can't put all of those instructions on the back, right? I can only suggest things, and I think they did a really good job keeping it simple for people, but I wouldn't hold it to them. You know what I mean? Like if they were to sit here and say, oh, put it in your microwave for 1 minute, then take it out, put it in your air fryer, then do this and do that, like it would probably take up half the box, right? And we don't want to do that. Take a look at that. That's 5 minutes at 400 degrees. That looks great. Now I'm gonna put the top over it. You can see what I'm saying. It's mushy on the other side. That's why we got to do it 1 minute on both sides. All right, so now it's more crispy and it's not mushy anymore. You can see. I could even leave it in 1 more minute if I wanted to, but I think it's good. I'm going to pull it out and plate it. I'm going to explain the toppings I chose to put on this. I always have limes at my house. I buy them in bulk in a bag, so I did take a little bit of a lime, and I'm going to squeeze it on there. I made red onions in white vinegar, and I just put it in a jar, and I eat them throughout the week. So I put that on top. A tomato with some cilantro. I did put a sprinkle of Mexican cheese and a sprinkle of my favorite Mexican seasoning. And I'm going to put it together for my sandwich. And this is going to be my side when I'm having a serving of this for chips. And I love limes and I love lemons, and I think that little extra juice just makes things, zesty. Yeah, I know, it could make your bread soggy, I get that, but I'm addicted to limes, so. All right, so I have had every single Lean Cuisine sandwich, and I have made videos on them, and they're delicious. I love them. It's also really cool so I can take them on a picnic, because sometimes I do that with my husband. This will be my first time trying this. Here's what it looks like with my little extra ingredients that I put on. You know, you guys just gotta make the sandwich how you want to eat it. You know, if you want to put ranch on it or anything else, you can. I will say I did try the sauce of it before I put anything on, and it is very like Mexican seasoning. So please remember that. It's almost as if you were to eat one of their Mexican bowls, and you know that taste, all the spices from it. Same kind of spices in here, okay? So I don't know if you want to put pickles on that, but you could if you want to. But I chose tomatoes and onions. And here we go. Oh, geez. I'm really glad I put tomatoes on it. Yeah. It's very Mexican flavored. I love it. Okay, so I will say it does have more sauce than the Lean Cuisine meals. Because usually I add ranch or some sauce or mustard on their sandwiches. This has a lot of sauce on it, which I like. I'm not going to complain about that. It's like very good. I do like the texture of the bread. I like that it's whole grains. That's pretty cool. So now I feel like I have a good variety of different sandwiches between the sister and Lean Cuisine because, you know, they have the Mexican sandwich I can eat. And then Lean Cuisine has like a chicken marinara, a chicken, a BLT. It's like bacon and chicken and ranch. And then they have a barbecue chicken sandwich. So between these 4 sandwiches, I have a lot of variety now in my diet. So that's nice. So Lean Cuisine has 66 different meals, and now I can, as I'm trying these, I can add it to it. I can start adding these, so I'll have even more meals to pick from, so it'll help me stay on my diet because I'm all about variety. I can't just eat the same thing over and over 5 days a week or whatever. You know, I can't do it anymore. I'm in my 30s. I've done that before, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of eating the same thing. So this is now a meal I can add into rotation, and I'm so grateful that I can do that. So have you guys tried any of the Vital Pursuits, and have you seen them at your stores? I will say I have seen them at Target and Walmart. I looked them up last night. So this weekend I'm going to try to see if I can find more than what I have so I can put it in rotation, test them out, show you guys what they look like, what they taste like. And do remember, this is very Mexican tasting. So if you've had their Mexican bowl, like Lean Cuisine's Mexican bowl, I will say it's the same flavor as this, okay? Just with bread. So you guys have a good day, and I will see you for dinner tonight.